What'd you do during the bye?
I went to go spend time with my daughter. So, I just went back to California, had a little birthday party for her. Mickey Mouse, by the way. So she was excited about that.
How old is she?
She just turned 2 on the 11th. So, yeah, got back right in time.
You feel refreshed and re-energized. What was it like getting back to work today?
Definitely refreshed. I felt like I had fresh legs since the first time we came in the building in the summertime. But definitely good to restart, to get away from it, see your family, see some friends and things like that, get a different environment. Just come back rejuvenated, have some more juice to you. Just honestly recommitting again, getting back out there having fun.
You still feel rejuvenated coming from California and then practicing in the snow?
Yeah, it's all mental. It's all mental.
What's the message from Coach Nagy or some of the leaders on this team coming back for the second half and what you guys want to accomplish the rest of the way?
Honestly, just keep fighting. And stop shooting ourselves in the foot. There's some opportunity that we have that we either hurt ourselves on, whether it's flags or just not capitalizing on making plays. But there's definitely a lot that we're leaving out on the field. So, just really being able to clean that up in the second half of the season and take full advantage of our opportunities.
Looking ahead to the Ravens, the Dolphins were able to do some things to shut them down, something many defenses haven't been able to do.
Right.
Looking at that film, is there anything specific that you've learned that says, oh, maybe we can do this to shut them down as well?
I feel like the theme of that game was to give them different looks and get pressure. I feel like they did that pretty much all game, was sending constant pressure, making the ball come out hot, making them really go through their route progression. It's kind of hard to do that when you got 6 and 7 people coming. They just had a good game plan. The Ravens didn't adjust to it. So, I'm pretty sure that they're going to prepare for that look again. There's going to be plenty of teams that are going to see that film. Just really being able to go in and find out what our attack is going to be able to be against those guys.
Jaylon, I saw that you started a nonprofit for your buddy who passed away over the summer.
Right.
Why did you want to do that? Or tell us about that and why did you want to do that?
That was kind of my thing when it kind of first happened, just to think about how I can allow his life, his legacy that he was beginning to start, to continue to live on. That's big. I feel like when people pass, I feel like it's easy to mourn for a month. It's easy to mourn for 2 months, and then all of a sudden people forget. People stop sending flowers. People stop texting the family and things like that. And that's something that I didn't want, especially for somebody that I was close to. So, I feel like this nonprofit in his name and doing something that he did and wanted to do, and that was giving back to the less fortunate, whether it's his friends, his family, just, the homeless people that he's seen on the side of the road. He was always quick to give change, always quick to try to give clothes or something back. And that's what he started as well. He started his own clothing line, and he gave some of his clothes to some of the homeless as well. So, just that theme that he had of trying to take care of those who needed it. I'm just trying to continue that on and just kind of keep moving forward in that direction.
You mentioned him in the summer and referenced him as your best friend.
Right.
How long did you know him for?
I want to say we probably met in, 5th grade, maybe 4th grade. We played sports against each other, with each other. Honestly, since then, that was kind of how we met through sports. And then he was spending the night at my house, spending the night at his house, just going through and really growing up together. No matter what schools we were at, just always constantly being in contact. And then when we got to high school, we all went to the same high school, and then we just all grew close from there.
And seeing that happen to somebody you knew well, how does that affect your outlook just on life,
That you can be here one day and gone the next day. Honestly, just as simple as that. It's really just being able to really accept that life is going to be taken from you at some point. You honestly never know. And that's just kind of something that I try to live by, just try not to have any regrets. Honestly, and just try to live the best way that I can, honestly. Just in whatever form or fashion that is, whether it's taking care of my people, taking care of others, or whatever, just really trying to have an impact and leave a legacy on the earth while I'm here.
How fortunate do you feel that you're in a position with playing for the Bears in the National Football League that you're able to do that?
I'm sorry, what did you say? I didn't catch the beginning.
Do you feel that you're able to do that with the stage that you have?
Oh, very blessed. I feel like that's why I'm in this position at the end of the day. Of course, I've worked hard and put in the time to be here, but I also feel like God gave me a gift and opportunity really to be here, and not just to play sports for my own glory, but to be able to give back, to be able to allow my platform to just influence others. I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like that's kind of what the objective is. Kind of when you get here, you just don't want to just get here and just only eat for yourself, but to help others eat as well and help kind of just lead the way for others. And I feel like that's the opportunity I have being in the NFL.
How do you measure success for the rest of the season?
For the rest of the season,
Yeah, I mean, is it just
personally, as a team, like what aspect?
more on the team?
How do you measure success?
Yeah, like what is your measure of success for the rest of the season?
I mean, my first answer that came to my head, I want to say, is wins and losses. I mean, that's what this game is about, honestly, wins and losses. I mean, it's easy to say, okay, well, as long as we get better, but, I mean, we can get better and lose the rest of these games, and that's not going to feel like a success. So, I mean, honestly, just being able to, for me, I would say if we capitalize on our opportunities and really not hurt ourselves, I feel like we can win more games than we have in the past. I mean, honestly, just being able to find ways to be victorious and whatever comes with that comes with that.
Thank you.